My name is Luis Gomez. I am 65 years old. I am a marathon paddler, which I paddled 260 miles in 80 hours. I lost 10 pounds in 80 hours. I'm also a marathon runner. Ran a lot of 5Ks, 10K, half marathons. I said also adventure competitor. I also did the world's toughest adventure competition, which is the Tough Mudder. Through all that time, I've been very competitive, especially for the last 16 years. And through it all, I eventually picked up some injuries within my body, my knees. And at that time, I didn't know what I was going to do because I just got to a point where I couldn't. It was too painful to do this. I sold my solo racing canoe to Carbon. That was about a $3,300 canoe. I had to sell it because I didn't want it just to sit there. And I said, not realizing that that I would be doing this again. At that time, I gave up running. I gave up the adventure competitions. My wife was a competitor a lot of times with me. And so I just basically had to give everything up. But because of the age, I said I did not want to quit. And during the time, my wife, because of her injuries, decided to see a chiropractor. I'm not sure where she met Dr. Reyes, but I mean, went on from there. And I did not want to do this. I just felt, no, I'll just go to the VA and get them to maybe do surgery. And then I said, I don't want no surgery. Well, I should say we got a free dinner. And there's where I actually met Dr. Reyes, and I was pretty impressed with what he had to say. And I did sign up. During this time when we got started, to me it was slow going at first, and I wasn't sure. But as time went on, I said, hey, you're looking at a guy that lost 10 pounds in 80 hours. You go through a lot of pain. You got to deal with it. Injuries out there like you wouldn't believe. The marathon, feet blistered and everything. But I was scared to see a chiropractor. And once we got going, I started to walk a little better. My knee would hyperextend on me. And when it did, I had to hobble. I couldn't walk right. I had to have a walking stick with me to help me. And I said, I've got to give him a chance and see. I don't want no surgery. Eventually, I was able to do it without the stick. Then as I continued on, I started hiking up these big hills. Then I started hiking up the mountains and went to Big Bend, the Sequoia Mountains. Went out there and we're still doing very active things. Started canoeing in October, first weekend of October. My daughter and I are doing a 14-mile canoe race together. What I highlighted is to me to be able to compete again in that sense. And then in January, my wife are running a half marathon in Houston. None of this would have been possible. I never thought I'd be doing this again. I said, but I am. And I shouldn't say it, but at 65, 185 pounds, I said, I'm thankful that I can do these things. But it wouldn't have been possible unless I went through this. It was so beneficial to me. And believe me standing right here talking in front of a camera, it's not very comfortable for me. But I appreciate everything they did, the results that I am getting, my wife is getting. And we're so very thankful that we're able to do all these things. Thank you.